The sun had not yet risen. You slowly open your eyes, but the room around you is still wrapped in darkness. Cold air slips through the small opening in the stone wall, brushing gently against your face. For a few quiet moments, you remain beneath the rough woolen blanket, listening to the silence of the early morning. Your bed is simple and hard beneath you. There is no softness here, but you have grown accustomed to it. In Sparta, comfort has never been something you were taught to expect. You turn your head toward the wall. Your belongings are waiting there. Your simple clothing, your leather sandals, and beside them, resting quietly in the darkness, your shield. Outside, the city has not yet awakened. Then you hear footsteps somewhere beyond the house. You slowly sit up. Your feet touch the cold stone floor, and a faint shiver runs through your body. Through the small opening in the wall, you can see the eastern sky beginning to turn from black to pale gray. Another day is beginning, and as Sparta slowly stirs around you, you prepare to rise. You are home. You are in Sparta. You rise quietly and begin dressing in the dim morning light. Your clothing is simple. There is nothing unnecessary, nothing meant to show wealth. You fasten your sandals and reach for the things you will need during the day. Outside, the first light has begun to touch the hills. You step through the doorway and feel the cool air against your skin. The streets of Sparta are still quiet, but they are no longer empty. A few figures move between the simple stone houses, their footsteps soft against the earth. You walk slowly through the waking city. There are no grand palaces waiting around the corner, no crowded streets filled with merchants. Sparta feels different from the stories you may have heard. Its strength is not in decoration, but in discipline. Ahead of you, other young men are beginning to gather. You recognize some of them. There are no long conversations this morning. No one needs to remind you where you are going. The day has already begun. You glance once toward the hills beyond the city. The first rays of sunlight now rest upon their peaks, turning them a soft golden color. You take a slow breath, then you continue walking. The training ground is waiting. By the time you reach the training ground, the sun has risen above the hills. The coolness of the morning is slowly disappearing, replaced by the warmth of the growing day. Around you, other young Spartans are already gathering. Some stretch their arms and legs in silence. Others stand barefoot upon the earth, waiting patiently for the day's instructions. You take your place among them. There is little talking. You have learned that here, actions matter more than words. The first exercise begins with running. You move across the hard ground alongside the others, your breathing becoming deeper with every step. Dust rises beneath your feet and settles slowly behind you. For a moment, you notice the mountains in the distance. They remain completely still while you run beneath them. Then comes wrestling. You feel the weight of another body against you as you struggle to keep your balance. Your muscles tighten, your feet dig into the earth, and you push yourself forward. No one is cheering. No one is watching for glory. You are simply learning to endure. When the exercise finally ends, you stand still for a moment, breathing deeply beneath the morning sun. Your body is tired, but the day has only just begun. The morning training continues. You move with the others across the dusty ground, your bare feet pressing into the warm earth. Every movement is deliberate. Every step has a purpose. Your body is beginning to feel the strain, but you keep going. Around you, there is little noise, only footsteps, breathing, and the occasional voice of an instructor cutting through the morning air. You pause for a moment beneath the growing sun. Sweat runs down your face. Your breathing is heavy, but you know this feeling well. You are not here to become comfortable. You are here to become strong. After another exercise, you bend forward and rest your hands upon your knees. For a moment, you look toward the hills beyond Sparta. The mountains stand quietly in the distance. You take a slow breath. Then you straighten your back and return to the others. There is still much of the day ahead. By midday, the sun hangs high above Sparta. The training has ended for now, and you walk slowly toward the shade of a stone wall. Your body feels heavy after the morning's exercises. Someone hands you a small cup of water. You drink slowly, letting the coolness settle your breathing. Nearby, the others rest in silence. There is no luxurious meal waiting for you. A simple piece of bread and a little food is enough. You sit upon the warm stone and look across the city. The streets are brighter now. People move between the houses, carrying out the quiet tasks of another ordinary day. For a few moments, you simply sit there. The mountains remain beyond the city, unchanged beneath the blue sky. You close your eyes briefly. The warmth of the sun rests upon your face. Soon, you will have to rise again, but for now, you are still. As the afternoon slowly fades, you make your way toward the communal dining hall. You sit among the other Spartans at a long, simple table. There is nothing extravagant before you. The meal is plain, just as you have always known it. Around you, quiet conversations pass between the men. You eat slowly, listening to the sound of wooden bowls and cups resting against the table. For a moment, you look around the room. Everyone here shares the same food, the same space, and the same simple way of life. Outside, the sunlight is beginning to soften. Through the open doorway, you can see the evening sky changing color above the rooftops. You finish your meal and rise from the table. The hardest part of the day is behind you now. Soon, Sparta will begin to grow quiet. You leave the dining hall as the last light of day settles over the city. The streets are quieter now. You walk slowly between the simple stone houses, hearing the soft sound of footsteps behind you. A gentle evening breeze moves through the streets, carrying the faint scent of wood smoke from nearby homes. You pass a small courtyard where a few people are still finishing their evening tasks. For a moment, you stop. Beyond the rooftops, the mountains rise against the fading sky. This is Sparta, not the battlefield, not the stories of war, just your home. You continue walking as the sky slowly darkens above you. One by one, the sounds of the city begin to disappear. Soon, only the quiet wind remains. Before returning home, you stop beside the place where your equipment has been kept. Your eyes settle on your shield. You reach down and lift it carefully. The familiar weight rests against your arm. It is heavy, but not unfamiliar. You have carried it many times before. For a moment, you run your hand across its worn surface. There are small marks from years of use, reminders of the men who carried shields like this before you. The evening air has grown cooler now. You lowered the shield and looked toward the darkening hills. There is no need to hurry. The day is almost over. You return your shield to its place and begin walking home beneath the first stars of the night. You continue along the quiet streets of Sparta. The last light of the sun has disappeared behind the hills, leaving only a soft glow along the horizon. The air feels cooler now, and the sounds of the city have almost completely faded. You pass a few homes where small fires still burn inside. Warm light escapes through their doorways. For a moment, you slow your steps. You can smell wood smoke drifting through the evening air. Somewhere nearby, a door closes softly. Then silence returns. You look toward the dark hills one last time. Tomorrow, the training will begin again. But tonight, there is nothing left for you to do. You turn toward home and continue walking beneath the growing darkness. You finally reach the quieter part of the city. The stone walls around you are almost completely dark now, touched only by the faint light of the moon. Your footsteps become slower as you walk toward home. A cool breeze moves through the narrow streets. You hear the distant sound of someone speaking, followed by a soft laugh from behind a doorway. Then even those sounds begin to disappear. You pass beneath the shadow of a stone building and look toward the hills. Sparta feels different at night. During the day, everything is movement, discipline, and purpose. Now, the city seems to breathe more slowly. You take a deep breath and continue walking. Your body is tired from the long day, and for the first time since morning, you feel completely at peace. Home is only a short walk away. You finally reach your home. The doorway is still warm from the small fire burning inside. You step into the quiet room and leave your sandals near the wall. For a moment, you simply stand there. The silence feels different now. You can hear the faint crackling of the fire and the soft movement of the night air outside. You look toward your shield, resting where you left it earlier. Tomorrow you will carry it again. But tonight it can remain untouched. You sit down beside the fading fire and allow your tired body to relax. Through the small opening in the stone wall, you can see the night sky above Sparta. Countless stars stretch across the darkness. You breathe slowly. The long day is finally coming to an end. You remain beside the small fire for a little longer. The flames move gently, casting soft shadows across the stone walls. You hold your hands near the warmth, feeling the heat slowly returning to your tired fingers. Outside, Sparta is almost completely silent. Only the occasional sound of the wind reaches you through the doorway. You look around the room. Your clothing is folded nearby. Your sandals rest against the wall. Your shield remains where you left it. Everything is ready for tomorrow, but tomorrow can wait. Tonight, you have nothing left to do. You let your shoulders relax and take a slow, deep breath. The fire burns lower. The room becomes quieter, and as the last flames begin to fade, you find yourself becoming heavier with every passing moment. The fire has almost disappeared now. Only a few glowing embers remain, filling the room with a faint warmth. You slowly stand and move toward your sleeping place. Outside, the night air is cool and still. You lie down and pull the rough blanket over yourself. The stone beneath you feels familiar now. For a moment, you listen. There are no voices, no footsteps, only the gentle sound of the wind moving through the sleeping city. You close your eyes. Tomorrow, Sparta will wake again. The training will begin. The streets will fill with footsteps. But tonight, everything is quiet. You take one slow breath and allow yourself to rest. The room is completely quiet now. You lie beneath the blanket, your eyes closed, while the last warmth of the fire slowly disappears. The cool night air moves gently through the small opening in the wall. You think about the day for only a moment, the morning training, the warm sun, the simple meal, the quiet streets of Sparta. Everything feels distant now. Your body is heavy against the bed, and your breathing has become slow and steady. Outside, the city rests beneath the stars. You do not need to think about tomorrow yet. There is nothing left to do tonight. You simply listen to the silence, and slowly, peacefully, you let yourself drift deeper into sleep. The night grows deeper. You remain still beneath the rough blanket, listening to the quiet breathing of the house. Outside, the hills of Sparta are hidden beneath the darkness. The wind moves softly through the streets. You take another slow breath. Your body is tired, but your mind is finally calm. The long day is over. The training is finished. The streets are silent. Your shield rests beside you, waiting for another morning. But there is no need to think about tomorrow now. Tonight, you are simply at rest. You close your eyes completely. The sounds of Sparta become softer. The cool air becomes gentler. And little by little, you drift deeper into sleep. Tomorrow, the sun will rise over the hills again. But for now, sleep peacefully. You are home in Sparta.